Right now, as you listen to these words, 2 trillion galaxies stretch across the observable universe. Each one contains hundreds of billions of stars. Many of those stars cradle planets in their Goldilocks zones, not too hot, not too cold, but just right for life as we know it. By the most conservative estimates, there should be millions of civilizations out there. Some should be millions of years ahead of us. Some should have already colonized entire star systems, built megastructures that harvest the energy of suns, sent their signals racing across the cosmic void. So, where is the evidence? Where are the radio transmissions? Where are the massive engineering projects that should be visible from light years away? Where is everybody? This silence, this cosmic loneliness, has a name: the Fermi Paradox. And it might be the most unsettling question in all of science. Picture this. You're standing on a beach holding a single grain of sand. That grain represents our solar system. The beach stretching endlessly in both directions, that's just our galaxy. And beyond that beach lie countless other beaches, extending far beyond what the human mind can truly comprehend. The Drake equation, a famous attempt to estimate the number of communicating civilizations, suggests we should be drowning in alien signals. Even if we're wildly pessimistic about the odds of life emerging, the sheer scale of the universe should compensate. We're talking about a cosmic lottery where trillions of tickets have been drawn over billions of years. Yet, here we sit, apparently alone, in what scientists call the Great Silence. But what if this silence isn't empty? What if it's deliberate? The Fermi Paradox offers us several explanations. And honestly, most of them should keep you awake at night. Maybe we're the cosmic pioneers, the first intelligent species to emerge in this corner of the universe. We're living in the early chapters of cosmic history, before the universe has had time to bloom with consciousness. It's a lonely thought, but also profoundly meaningful. Everything that happens next might depend on us. Here's where it gets dark. What if there's a step in evolution, a hurdle that almost no species can cross? Scientists call this the Great Filter, and it could be anywhere. Maybe it's the jump from simple to complex life. Maybe it's developing intelligence. Or maybe it's what comes after intelligence. Maybe every civilization that reaches our level of technology faces the same test. Can they master their own power before it destroys them? Nuclear weapons, climate change, artificial intelligence, biotechnology. What if these aren't just challenges, but a universal examination that most species fail? The question that should haunt us: have we already passed the Great Filter, or is it still waiting for us? What if advanced civilizations exist, but they've gone quiet for a reason? Imagine you're walking through a forest, and you realize the birds have stopped singing. The insects have gone silent. That's not peace, that's fear. Maybe there's something out there that forces civilizations to whisper. Maybe the universe is darker than we imagine, patrolled by something that doesn't tolerate noise. Or maybe advanced species have learned that broadcasting your location across the cosmos is unwise. Or perhaps we're already being watched. Maybe we're living in a cosmic wildlife preserve, observed but not contacted because we're not yet ready. Like animals in a zoo, we might be surrounded by intelligence we can't even perceive, protected by an ethical quarantine until we prove worthy of joining the galactic community. There's another possibility that's equally unsettling. Maybe we're like medieval peasants trying to detect radio waves with prayer beads. What if advanced civilizations have moved beyond electromagnetic radiation? What if they communicate through quantum entanglement, manipulate dimensions we can't perceive, or have uploaded their consciousness into substrates we wouldn't even recognize as alive? We might be deaf to the symphony playing all around us. But here's what the Fermi Paradox really forces us to confront: ourselves. Every explanation for the Great Silence reflects our deepest fears and hopes about intelligence, survival, and meaning in an indifferent universe. If we're alone, then consciousness, this miracle of atoms becoming aware of themselves, might be the rarest phenomenon in existence. Every human mind, every moment of wonder, every act of creativity becomes infinitely precious because it might be the only place in the universe where the cosmos has learned to contemplate itself. If we're not alone, then we're facing a test that has claimed countless civilizations before us. The very technologies that could lift us to the stars might be the same ones that could silence us forever. Tonight, when you look up at the stars, remember this. Those points of light have been shining for millions of years, potentially illuminating worlds teeming with life, intelligence, and dreams. Yet the space between them remains silent as a tomb. That silence carries a message. It might be telling us that intelligence is so precious it emerges only once in a trillion chances. Or it might be warning us that the path from intelligence to wisdom is littered with the remains of civilizations that couldn't make the journey. The Fermi Paradox isn't just a scientific puzzle, it's a mirror reflecting our cosmic significance and fragility. In the end, it asks us the most important question of all. Will we be the species that finally breaks the great silence? Or will we become another note of quiet in the cosmic void? The universe is listening for our answer.